Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Lina. Today is my cello day 180th day, which means I already learned the cello for half year. I can't believe that the time flies so fast. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about my cello journey. So what I have learned in the past 6 months. So the first one, I learned this book. The Sasmenshaus, Volume 1 and 2. As of today, I still have 2 pieces. I haven't finished that. So I'm working on that right now. So hopefully by the end of this month, I'm going to complete these 2 volumes. So thanks my instructor, Mr. Kending, who has been so nice and helpful for my cello journey. And he taught me a lot. Thank you so much, Mr. Ding. And from these 2 books, I learned quite a few. I learned the key of C, D, E flat, F, G, A, and B flat. It's 7 keys. Every practice, and I started with the scales I learned as of that day. So, for example, right now, I always start the scales like 7 key scales. Especially for the E flat, B flat, and A and D. So for the key of C and the key of D, I can play the 2 octaves right now. But for the other keys, I cannot do that right now. For the shifting, so far I learned this book, the Position book by Rick Mooney. So, for the past 6 months, these 2 books are my primary. Actually, 3 books. There are 2 volumes of the Sasmenshaus and the Mooney's book. These 3 books are my primary learning material. And other than that, at the second month, I bought this book, first 50 songs on the cello. Very nice, and it's super, super good for the cello beginners, So at the beginning of the learnings, my instructor, Mr. Ding, also recommended me to buy this book, Christmas Solos for Beginning Cello, Level 1. Well, I had a 3 months cello progress video. As I said in that video, so I took off the marking tape 2 weeks after I learned the cello. I wanted to be tough on myself for the training. So that's why I took the marking tape pretty early stage. And then, to train myself to have this kind of 3D feeling, okay, when you play. So your eyes, your fingers, your posture, just I train myself. So I feel it's pretty good. You never watch me play like this. For me, I never do that. The second thing is my callus becomes stronger and bigger and painful as well. The good thing is I learned the guitar before, so I know how painful it was, and then how long it lasted. So be prepared if you are a starter. So it's just hanging there for like 10 days and 2 weeks, then it's gone. It's beneficial for the all future. So right now I can feel my left hand, the strength is much more powerful than before. So it's good for my intonation as well. The third thing is I learned is because I have a very short pinky. It's very short. It's shorter than average people. So that's a bad for when you do the stretch learning. So my instructor encouraged me because I have this short, so you can practice the extension. However, because your physical limitation, right? So he allow me to little bit like when you do the B flat and then do the D, and a little bit kind of just do this kind of movement. So it's helpful. It took me a while to kind of just to adjust for my physical restriction to learn this way. If you have a small hand and a shorter pinky, so maybe you can consider this method. Some my channel viewers ask me because they watch me progress pretty fast, right? So they ask me how much time do I practice. So I for the first month, because I was not allowed to use my right hand, I only practiced 45 minutes and a half hour to 45 minutes for the first month. Starting from second month, I started practicing 1.5 hours a day, 45 minutes, 2 sessions. So every session, I try not to play over 1 hour, because if I played too much time, since I did once before, and it hurt my fingers, it hurt the joints, stuff like that. So I try to divide into the more sessions if I wanted to play more. So the amazing thing for cello is vibrato. If you want do the vibrato, so you have to do not on the open string, because on the open string, as I understand it, there's no way to do the vibrato. Maybe there is a way, but I don't know. So if no open string, you have to learn the many more positions, because the first positions they are involved more open strings. So that's kind of like my logical thinking. So maybe someone said, I just learned some basic, first positions. I know how to play cello. That's it. That's no, you haven't get the essence of the cello yet. So you have to learn the higher position, avoid the open strings, and then do vibrato, and then so to play your music, enjoy the music. Anyway, I set my goal. Okay, that's my next phase, to get the more advanced positions and learn vibrato and increase my speed. Another thing is avoid like dirty sounds. When I say dirty sounds, that means when you cross strings, you touch the unwanted strings, So I still have that problem. The last thing is, so after you learn a few keys, I try to, so how about I play silent night? I use the C, I use a D, I use a key of G. Can you use the key of E flat? So you just try by yourself and without looking at the music. This is the way have been doing, because sometimes when I practice, you feel, that piece is so hard. I wanted to take an easy piece to get the rest. So I spend 5 minutes to play some songs. I know the melody and on the cello. This is my own way. So just for your reference. So today I talked too much. Okay. So hopefully this is it's one of my little milestones on my cello journey. So hopefully it's helpful for you if you are learning. Well, if you are learning cello and if you are interested in watching my progress, and please subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to do the regular update as well. And thank you so much for those people who are professional cellists and violinists and bass player who always give me a good encouragement. So your message are so inspiring. Thank you so much. And you guys are professionals, and you spend your time to leave me a message. And so I'm really touched, and thank you so much. Well, that's for today, and see you next video. Bye-bye.